Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and all the news in details. Biafran is eminent, Primate Ayodele says. Primate Babatunde Ayodele is the founder of the Evangelical Spiritual Church Lagos, an eminent ambassador of the United Nations and one of the top prophets on the African continent, with over 10,000 fulfilled prophecies. He speaks on the ravaging pandemic and other sensitive issues in an exclusive interview with Collins Nkocha. Coronavirus is eating deep into the Nigerian nation. What should the government do about it? In my book titled Warning to the Nations, in the 2019 edition of it, page 193 to be precise, it was written that there is going to be an outbreak of a pandemic from the Asian country, China. It was written that the pandemic would trouble the entire world and that world leaders will be desperate to find a cure for it. In the 2017 edition of Warning to the Nation, in page 106 to be precise, it also talked about the same sickness and it said, "Let us pray that state of emergency will not be declared in different countries of the world because of the disease. Has it not happened? That is the lockdown many nations of the world embraced because of the disease. Nigerian government failed because they did not involve God in this issue, but neglected God and believed that they can get the cure. This disease will not just go like that, and it will kill so many people. Look at the frantic efforts other countries of the world are making towards procuring a cure for the pandemic. Donald Trump and other world leaders are busy looking for a way to curtail the virus. The Nigerian government are busy embezzling funds because of the virus. This disease further exposed the Nigerian government and made people to realize that the government does not care for them. It is not the solution. This act by the government has impoverished people. It was one of my prophecies that Buhari's second term will impoverish and take Nigeria backward. This lockdown has taken the Nigerian nation backward. The people are poorer. Prior to this lockdown, the people were already going through tough times. An average Nigerians cannot afford to eat 3 times in a day. Most of them are living in wages. They need to go out on daily basis to earn income to cater for their needs. It will take us a long time to recover from the effect of this lockdown. A good government will not do things that will put their citizens in the state of lack and penury. It is very obvious that our government does not care for us. I am very happy that the lockdown is being eased gradually. In some states, churches are running services now, though the Lagos state government kicked against churches opening in Lagos state yet. This news is not appealing at all to Christians in the state. Churches should be allowed to operate so that people can pray to God to end this pandemic. The government should open the schools because of the future of the children. The government is just wasting people's time by this lockdown. By this lockdown, it has had so much effect on our economy, and it has put us in perilous and precarious situation. A lot of companies are sacking their staff in order to recover from the effects of the lockdown. The government is just wasting our precious time by this. Most of the people that run small-scale businesses don't even have the required capital to keep the business in existence because most of them have used their capital to cater for their pressing needs in this lockdown. I know that Nigerians will never forget this year because of the negative things this year offered. I am appealing to the government to terminate the lockdown completely and open the economy as a measure to indicate that they are sensitive to the plight of the people. How do you see the political atmosphere in Ondo State? Governor Ayodele is going through tough time because he did not listen to the warning I gave concerning the state. In my book Warning to the Nation, I made certain revelations concerning the state. I said there will be division in the State House of Assembly and the governor will have problems with some party leaders. I also said There will be a gang up against the governor concerning his second-term ambition. I also wrote, God says that the governor must be careful in order for him not to be deceived. Governor Ayodele is going through tough times because he did not listen to the warnings I gave concerning the state. In my book, Warning to the Nations, I made certain revelations concerning the state. I said there will be division in the State House of Assembly and the governor will have problems with some party leaders. I also said there will be a gang up against the governor concerning his second-term ambition. I also wrote, God says that the governor must be careful in order for him not to be deceived. All these have happened. The prophecy in Ondo State can be found in page 50. I also talked about the explosion that happened in the state. All these things were published last year on my book of prophecy, and they are happening this year. I also said that the deputy governor will be troubled. All these things have happened. The primary election that will take place in Ondo State, Ayodele needs to re-strategize in order to win the primary election. Many governors should have learned something from what happened to the former governor of Lagos State. But without manipulation, let's give it to Ayodele. As a prophet that prophesied the coming of the virus, what is the way forward? God is the way forward. We need to seek the face of God concerning this issue. We maintain social distancing as recommended. This sickness has really ravaged the world, though it is real. As far as I am concerned, the overhype of the sickness is a very big problem. This has given the virus too much power. I go out every day and meet people everywhere I go, yet I have not contacted the virus. People have entertained so much fear because of the virus. The doctors and the world leaders are confused. We need to open our churches and pray to God. We need to ask God for mercy because that is what the entire world needs at this time. Is there any hope that someday this country will transform to the ideal nations that you and I desired? To be very candid, nothing good can come out of this present Nigerian nation. People keep hallucinating and saying it go better. This is a dream that can never come to reality because Nigeria is in the hands of few people that are not ready to relinquish their firm grip. I am in Nigeria. I want the very best for this nation. In fact, I wish Nigeria could be like America, but the truth is that it is not possible. I am a prophet. I have examined Nigeria in the realm of the spirit. I am speaking as a prophet of God. I don't want to hoodwink anyone by saying the things I know will not happen. The few cabals that have hijacked these nations are not ready to leave it so the nations can advance. They want to continue dictating, squandering, and mesmerizing the entire nations. The cabals are full of greed. They don't want to give other people the opportunity to run the affairs of the nations. If they give room to other people to function in government, we have good Nigerians in many strategic and important positions all over the world. Nigerians with great visions, Nigerians with poor mind who just want to rule in order to make indelible impact and leave impeccable legacies. Do you say the Biafran's nation's been actualized something? Someday, Biafran is imminent. Nigeria will not be together until 2035. The problem the Igbo have is that they are not united like the Hausas. Biafrans will be whether Nigeria likes it or not. Nigerian government should not disregard Biafran, thinking that their effort and agitation will be futile. Biafran will surely happen. A lot of despicable things will be done to the Igbo people. They will be cheated because I don't see an Igbo man on the seat in the year 2023. It is very obvious that Nigeria has failed as a nation. Some independence, it has been a fairy tale race from one corrupt administration to another. We have never had leaders who have sincere interest to move the nation forward to ensure the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafran. The Igbo should come together as one tribe and work in accord in order to foster this vision. Wow, so guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think about what Primate Ayodele said? You know, a lot of people were saying a lot of things, so let's hear what they said. You know, people were saying that I understand what the man of God is saying. This is prophecy and not a scam news. The man of God is trying to tell us that Biafran is real and that it is around the corner, that God has answered our prayer. So don't misunderstand the people. So guys, kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. God bless you. Bye.